Top of the first here at Jefferson, and Justin Smith reaches on the error, and Newton has a runner on first base. And with Smith at second, it's Ben Kramer with the RBI single to center as Smith scores and Newton has a 1-0 lead over the Falcons. We go to the top of the second, and Jefferson pitcher Joey Nadler settles down, and he gets the strikeout to end the inning with Newton holding a 1-0 lead. All right, Anthony Brown is up for Newton here in the top of the third, and watch him sneak this single through the left side of the infield for the base hit. Then with 2 outs, it's Ben Kramer again coming up big for the Braves as he laces his run-scoring single to plate Brown, and Newton has a 2-0 lead. All right, top of the fifth, and Newton loads the bases, but watch Jefferson catcher Steve Soule snag the foul pop to end the inning and the threat, and Newton still has the 2-0 lead. But that changes here in the top of the sixth as John Bernados laces his ribby single to right as Scott Price comes around to score, and the Braves have a 3-0 lead. Okay, Jefferson's been shut out all game, but watch Joey Nadler get things going as he cranks his double to the fence and left. Steve Soule would single to put runners on first and second before Vince Montone delivers his RBI single to left, and it's 3-1 Newton as Jefferson gets on the scoreboard and has runners on second and third. Jefferson would then load the bases for Tyler Fiedler, and he drops one into center field as Tyler Zimmerman scores, and Jefferson trails 3-2 and still has the bases loaded. After a Newton pitching change, Brian Turton of Jefferson then ties the game up here as he goes the other way for the run-scoring base hit, and Adam Thompson scores, and we are tied at 3 with 1 out and the bases are still loaded. Jefferson would snap the tie and a bases-loaded walk, then watch Donovan Stallworth drop down the squeeze bunt for the RBI, but Newton throws it away, allowing another run to score as Turton crosses the plate, and it's 6-3 Jefferson. And Jefferson keeps the inning going here with 2 outs. Watch Joey Nadler club this ribby double to the gap and left as Jefferson rallies to take a 7-3 lead as we go to the top of the 7th. Jefferson encaps the big Freedom Division win here as Steve Soule snags the comebacker as Jefferson tops Newton 7-3 at Jefferson High School.
The first 5 innings we were getting no hit, and last 2 everyone just stepped up. We started putting the bat on the ball. Pat Quigley got a nice hit to lead it off, and then Joey Nadler in the 7th with a leadoff double. I was very excited to play a good Newton team. Came out pretty flat, but eventually we pieced the hits together. I kept us in the game, and I'm very happy we could beat Newton.
Newton's a great team. They held us hitless, I believe, for the first 5 innings, or at least till the end of the 5th inning. And you know, it was a bunch of guys who just stepped up, a couple pinch hitters, guys that haven't even really batted this year at all, and just stepping up, and just I'm very proud of, you know, all 19 guys on my team right now.
Now this is a big game, especially to have early in the season. 1-2 coming back from last year. Newton's the returning champs, and you guys took it to them in the top of the 6th or bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. I mean, we're good too. We're young, but I mean, they got a pitcher out there throwing like he was throwing and shutting us down. Just needed a little spark to ignite the flame, you know?
That was huge. And we knew going into that inning down 3-0, we knew we had to start a comeback, and I just came up there looking for a ball to rip. I got it. Just a huge hit.
Now, talk of your pitching today. You had Joey Nadler to start, and then your closer, Steven Soule, he was throwing heat. You guys are deep in the pitching. Talk about that as an asset.
Pitching, we did great today. Joe, I mean, he gave up leadoff batter, got on every inning, but he battled back, and he got it done. Soule came in, shut him down. I mean, that was great pitching today, great pitching.
We got a lot of arms this year, mostly young, but today you saw our senior pitchers. We lost both times to Newton last year. We knew they had a lot of great players back, and Joe Nadler, up to this point, hasn't lost a varsity game yet, so we felt like it was him being the leader of our team. We gave him the ball. Didn't come away with the win today, but kept us in the game. They had runners in scoring position all day, and he battled in and out of tough situations. And then we took the lead, and Drew Wallace did a good job in the 6th inning, and then Steve Soule closed out in the 7th. So yeah, I was very happy with my pitchers. We were throwing strikes, we were making some plays behind them. So yeah, I'm very happy with them as well.
You're a sophomore and underclassman. Talk about being one of the many underclassmen on the Jefferson team, able to get big bats today, big hits, and big runs.
I mean, I might be a sophomore, but I mean, you got to get the job done. We got a lot of sophomores, and we all have the talent. We all got the ability to play, and if we just keep playing how we play, we'll have a good season.
Now talk about being a senior, one of the only seniors on the team, being a leader for these underclassmen.
I just try to go out there, try to play my best every day, 100%, and hopefully they take follow to it.
we're young this year, but we're extremely talented. Everybody has something to contribute, and as long as us seniors, the few ones that we have, can just leave us in a better spot for next year, even if we don't win anything, I'm happy with that.
And facing the returning champs from last year in Newton, you guys were first and second. They beat you twice last year. You got a big win early in the season against them this year.
Oh, this win was huge. We knew coming into this year that Newton was going to probably be the top team in the conference, and everyone's going to be looking to beat them. And they beat us twice last year. We wanted that redemption. We came out today. We were a little slow at first, but once we got going, it was over. We beat them.
Feels great. They beat us twice last year, 10-4, and I think 2-0. It was 2 hard games to play last year, but this year came out with a vengeance in that 6th inning. It was great.
We're just taking it one game at a time. With a young team like we have, we're not looking at the league title as one of our main goals. Each game, we're just trying to be, 1-0 at that old cliche, and hopefully at the end we're somewhere there. I mean, our kids before the year said they'd like to make states. That was their first goal. So if we can be 500 and make states, that would be ideal. But if we're just taking it one game at a time, and if we're there at the end, that would be great too.